finals, you spend the last semester with every single hour accounted for and trying to be the best version of yourself, exercising, working out, being the best student, being the best friend, socializing university, and you did it. Now you're done. And you're not feeling relieved, you're feeling even more exhausted than when you had your exam. Why you're just basically bed rotting when you wanted to do so many things when you actually had the time. So what we want to do is actually to reset in order to have the most exceptionally good summer ever, because we deserve it. We want to actually have the summer that we hoped for, that we were dreaming about when we were studying in the library until 2 a.m., right? So to have the summer that you deserve, because girl, you did amazing this semester, and you to feel proud of yourself, to regain momentum, to regain strength, to regain energy. You need a reset protocol. As a former tennis player and also medical student, of course, I know a thing or two about recovery, and let me tell you something, it needs to be intentional, it needs to be planned, not because we want to be productive and maximizing even the rest part and recovery part of our life, but because we need actually to allow ourselves to reset in every areas of your life in order to actually have the most amazing summer ever. So I think that we should start with our protocol. When you're studying, your body often stays in a constant state of stress. So before you jump straight into catching up on sleep or scrolling up for hours, here's something worth remembering. Your nervous system probably has been staying in a constant state of survival mode. That's why right now I need you to focus on activity that bring you a sense of calm, that make you feel grounded, and staying away as much as possible from screen will help you a lot. So picking up a good book will always be a good choice, and of course staying outside, enjoying sunlight, that will help you regulate your circadian rhythm after a month of irregular sleep schedule. A very important one is to prioritizing a low sugar breakfast with fresh fruit and lots of protein, because remember that first of all, the real glow up comes from within, and this is why also you can add supplements if needed. Magnesium is amazing for when there is hot weather, as well as prebiotic and postbiotic. Let me tell you something, that how my anxiety changed since I started meditating consistently is actually crazy. Like, also a very good one is to put your legs up on the wall, especially now that we are suffering from low blood pressure for the hot weather. It's an amazing habit to start. And also regulating your nervous system from breathing, exercising. Like, do not underestimate your breathing, because it's actually amazing how you can change your mental state by just following a breathing routine. Nothing will change your physical and mental state as working out. Something that I hate about summer, and it's this people that pushing challenges about 10 days for getting abs. You know why I have abs? I've been a professional athlete for 5 years. That's why I have abs. Do you think I go every single day to the gym because I want abs? No. I go every single day to the gym because I want to feel the best. I want my body to feel the best. I want to be healthy. I want to be strong. I want to be able to see results. That's why I go. So if you shift that to actually going to the gym just because you want a summer body, whatever that means, you're not going to get there. But if you actually feel like, oh my God, I want to actually feel my best, I want to de-stress, I want to throw away all this tension, all this stress that I had from this semester, from this year, that's where I can help you. Otherwise, I'm sorry, that's not what my channel is about. S is my very favorite because it's for scan. Now, scan is my very favorite, is the one that will actually make you go from this dysregulated, unhappy state to actually thriving this summer and feeling your best. And scan what? Scan your thoughts. Scan your habits, scan your semester. By scan, I mean self-reflection. You could do just, open your voice recorder or your video camera and just starting talking to yourself. Or my favorite, you can start journaling. So I will share all my journaling prompts to actually reset and realign and reflect also about what the person you were this semester, what did you achieve? Because it's so important, guys. It's so important to celebrate yourself. And of course also write everything you want to release, what habits and mindset are no longer serving you, and what you want to invite in your life right now to enter this new chapter this summer, and what you should actually let go. environmental reset. The most, that's the thing that I hate the most, but it has to be done, guys. Of course, you cannot think about summer. Like, I have my room still, like, it's the messiest state ever. It's so cluttered from notes, books, anatomy notes, flashcards. I don't want that in my summer room, I want candles, I want incense, I want my yoga mat to be ready there, I want a very nice, bottle with lemons for my water in the morning, I want my gua sha out, I want my skincare laid out, I want my makeup to be organized. That's what I want in summer. I don't want to see Grey's Anatomy, like, not the series, that I want to see the series, of course, textbook of anatomy staring at me all summer long. So what we're going to do, jokes apart, we're going to reset our environment, declutter your bags, declutter your wardrobe, declutter your room. So do a digital space reset. So that's mean, of course, unfollowing, organizing Pinterest, doing a Pinterest board, but also like muting stuff, muting people that you don't want, muting your emails. You don't want to see your college emails all summer long. You don't want to see your group chat from maybe university to just, keep talking about exam and what to do when you have to study. Maybe you are done with the exam and they are not, like me. So, we have to do a very nice environmental reset because, the thing they say, clean space, clean room, clean mind. What is it? Clean space, clean mind. What was the fight? Okay, well, anyway, it's so important because you will feel much more relieved. And I feel like sometimes when I actually just take a trash bag and start throwing stuff away, I feel free. I feel like, oh my God, it's so nice to have an empty room. Like, it's so marvelous. And so that's what we're going to do. We have to reset our environment and reorganize it to be functional for summer and for all the healthy habits that we want to implement this summer. So now we are our very last letter, which is T. Now for T, the most common thing in a reset video where they use an acronym, and the T is transform. We are not going to transform anything. Like right now, I think that you need to focus on realigning, regaining your energy, compressing, de-stressing. Because we underestimate how much on our body, on our nervous system, on our sleep schedule, from our skin to our health and so on. All the time right after your exam, I don't think it's the time to actually transform your life. Be for thriving, which is something that is very different from what you think. Thriving in this sense will be bringing joy back, bringing what makes you feel alive back, what makes you feel good, what lights you up. When I was a child, I could draw for hours and hours and I would never get tired of it. And now I'm going back to that. I decorated my journal for summer because I want to do a scrapbook. And anyway, find what brings you joy, what lights you up. Maybe you need right now to spend more time with your friends, or to, also treat yourself and go shopping for the new season. And just find things that have nothing to do with productivity and they are just for the fun of it, just to enjoy it. Read a very good book and take time to understand it. After all, what I'm trying to say with this video is that you should treat yourself with as much as love and gratitude and care as much as possible, because you did it, you arrived, and now it's time to enjoy what actually your sacrifices and your effort allowed you to do. And so with this being said, I wish you the best summer ever. Bye bye.